I'm Camille.
I'm Anita.
And we're the Soul Sisters. Welcome to Shine Bikinis. Today we're going to talk about shoes. So when it comes to competing, how do you know what type of shoe to pick? To me, when I think about competition shoes, you think clear heels, but there's kind of a lot of different options to consider. So I think the main ones would be platform or no platform, and I'll ask you which ones that I think, what your opinion on them. Straps or no straps, and rhinestones or no rhinestones.
Okay,
all right,
got it.
go.
Yep.
Let's start with platform.
I prefer, if you are a person who doesn't walk in heels, you're going to want the shortest heel as possible. Try not to do the little teeny tiny kitten heel. Work at it a little bit.
Yeah.
But when I do my shows, I only do a 1/2 inch platform with, what is that, a 3-inch heel. I personally prefer, and I know I walk better in a bigger platform, but I'm 5'8".
Right.
Too tall for a double platform. If you're a little one, if you're going to be under 5'6" and want to do a platform, different. You can do that.
Yeah.
But if you're tall and then you add tall and tall, it's just you're
making your physique look too elongated.
So I force myself into a 1/2 inch platform just because it just fits them all better.
Yeah, I would agree. And I tend to do, again, 1/2 inch. We're about the same height, so it's kind of the same boat for both of us. But I would say if you're teeny tiny, go for the platform. I think they're easier to walk in. If you can get your hands on some of your Gal Pal shoes and try them on, see how they feel, that's a good thing. Otherwise, they're not too expensive. You can always buy them from Amazon and return them if they don't fit.
Yep, absolutely.
So strap or no strap?
And again, I prefer a no strap, but I have sweaty feet that day and I have slippery feet that day, so I have to do a strap just to make sure I'm not the girl who slipped and fell on stage. So I wrap my ankle up and I strap it up just because I don't want to have to think about it.
Okay.
If I'm thinking about my shoes or my ankle turning, I'm not thinking about my posing. I'm not thinking about my muscle connection.
Right.
So my mind is distracted. So I wear straps.
I like the band that just goes around the toes, so I have a 2-toe strap, so not like an ankle with a buckle. I don't have that. I don't love the way those look necessarily on myself. I also have really high arches, so my foot rounds up way higher, so the ones with a buckle actually like squeeze my foot really uncomfortably. So I do the ones that just have the 2 straps over the toes, and I find that works better for my foot
and
shape.
that travels up the foot higher, that double strap does, so it secures it in nicely.
Yeah, I feel super secure walking in my heels. Just make sure to get the right size, and definitely read the reviews on what pair of shoes you're buying, because it depends on the brand and it depends on the style of shoe, that type of plastic, and how it's going to move. So some of them will say it runs small because they stretch out. So if you buy a pair of shoes and they're too tight, give it a couple weeks, see if you can stretch it out, or you can always take a hair dryer, warm up that plastic, then put your feet in, or wear socks when you practice posing too. But if your shoes are already pretty loose or they fit good already, I definitely wouldn't wear socks when you're posing, and I would try to keep that pair minimal use. Also showed it.
Hair dryer for sure, because you can even it kind of molds to the way your toes and stuff go, and you can kind of tighten it up with that. If it starts to get loosey-goosey, you can add like a foot pad in there to help fill it again.
Right.
And then put your foot on top of that too. So, but the more broken in those shoes are, the more, remember that pair Jay had for years? And everyone wore them during consultations, and I'm telling you that everyone was like, can I just, and they looked they've been around the block.
Yeah.
But they were just so comfortable.
It's like the baseball glove in high school with the practice band, the one that everyone has worn. It's just such a good, malleable, it's just so comfortable.
So think about it as you're investing in that one pair of shoes you're probably going to keep competing and wearing over and over again, even more than suit flipping, because you break in that pair and they don't change.
As long as you don't get them too dirty on show day.
Right, yeah.
Then you can just wear them over and over again. I've had the same pair since I started competing.
Right. So don't hesitate to invest a little bit more in that shoe than you maybe planned, because you're going to be wearing them a lot longer.
But definitely the ones with rhinestones are more expensive. But what's your opinion on rhinestones? I have an unpopular one, I think.
Oh, do you?
I don't know.
I've seen some really good pairs and I've seen some really bad pairs. I've seen girls rhinestone their own.
I've seen that go bad.
And I've seen it go well and
Yeah.
I've seen it go bad. So take it or leave it. It's not gonna, it might make you feel better that day, but it's not gonna make a difference when you're on stage. But again, if you're gonna do a rhinestone shoe, pay the $250 to $300 for that rhinestone shoe, if not more, and get the professionally made one. They're gonna last longer. We sold a rhinestone shoe for a while, and they fell apart, and it was just like
rhinestones click clack everywhere. You touch your heels together in any shoe, no matter where you make it.
Yeah.
It's
What was your opinion?
I don't think I like them that much.
Yeah.
I think that there's already a lot going on, and I'm not looking at your feet. And if I'm looking at your feet, I'm not looking at your body. So I'm just gonna look at other gals, look at your feet, and then move past you. Like, I don't know. I think they look pretty. I think they're beautiful, but I think practically, like with practice, like I'm hard on my heels.
Yeah.
I move around in them so much. You try different stuff. I move my feet a lot. So I like to keep it simple.
Take into account if you're hard on your gym shoes and hard on your everyday shoes, you're gonna be even harder on your heels because you're depleted and tired and tripping But I would say you do you.
Yeah.
If you're the sparkly shoe girl and you gotta do that's you, then do it. But I would say don't waste your time. Invest in either having a professional rhinestone them or get the nice expensive. I'd say get the nice expensive ones.
Yeah, I would definitely say, but if you're going to spend more money, I would put it on your suit than on your shoes.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one.
Yeah. Well, I think we know why.
I don't know. I wonder
That'll
why.
be coming up.
All right, well, we hope that helped you when it comes to making a decision on what pair of shoes to buy. You can find the Amazon links all around to some of our favorite pairs of shoes. So hope that helps. You shine on stage.
Bye.